Hello YouTube, welcome back to Bald Man Building an Airplane. In this video, we will be moving through section 35, part 6, where we're going to be attaching the instrument panel attach plates and the side rail thingamabobbers. So here's the view of that. It goes above the armrest. This is where the canopy deck, I think that's what you'd call them, the canopy deck. They all start off with number 40 holes, and you match drill them because the side of your fuselage may not exactly line up with the curvature on these parts, because every plane is a little bit different, because especially with these longerons, right? We had they came pre-bent in one dimension, but we had to like twist them, which could have changed the dimension slightly. So that's why they have you sort of match drill them there. Oh, that was weird. Turn them. Oh, yes, the vacuum plus the light plus something else caused the breaker to pop. Too many things going on at once. This is a pretty standard setup where we are countersinking and dimpling these parts to fit together. And then also we attach, so that upright there is where the instrument panel mounts to, and there's the back side of the instrument panel. Technically that's not the panel, that's like the panel mounting tab, mounting bracket, I don't know what you want to call it. Anyway, so here's some more match drilling of the left side of the airplane. It's doing this and doing the canopy, it's really funny to me. It is definitely, it's quite apparent how non-uniform an airplane is built. Everyone is built just a little bit different than the other ones, even the big boys. You go to a Boeing factory and they're still doing drilling, and you know what, they have laser cut, CNC cut parts, etc., etc. But when you're actually assembling, you still have to, make allowances for some part alignment issues. Not like a car where everything really, really jigs together because everything is so high volume production that they have to do make it easy. Airplanes aren't like that. Very low production volume. So, all right. I put a piece of tape along the edge here because it's time to do tank sealant. Again, if the canopy comes down on these pieces that we're going to be putting in, and they just sort of overlap the side skin. They don't, they're not overlapped. There's a butt joint. Every other time we had a skin go on top of another, there's been an overlap. This is an actual butt joint. And since we don't want any water from outside to come into this joint, we end up having to shove a bunch of tank sealant down in there and actually build up a little bit of a ridge and put these parts down on it. I probably shouldn't have taken much off of there as I just did, and I should have just let it go. Because I ended up having to add some back. Should have just left a bunch on there and dealt with the consequences. It's okay. So here we go. Got to add some back because I took too much off. It's all right. Easy to get, although I should say not necessarily easy to get. This was, let's see here. hard to say the date on these. This is 1926. So these were in January of 2025, and it's still like this today in August of 2025, where tank sealant seems to be hard to come by. I ordered this from SkyGeek, and they said they had it in stock, but realistically what happened is they just drop shipped it from the supplier, who had to either mix it up or something, because it took like 2 weeks before the order even shipped. And that seems to be the case with Aircraft Spruce and everybody else still with tank sealant. I'm not sure if the major producer of this stuff just went on vacation, got out of the business. I'm not sure, but yeah, this side was a bit easier, and we just pop rivet these things in place with the tank sealant on there. Good to go. Scrape it off later with a plastic razor so we don't have any like massive globs. But while it's still somewhat wet, and it's good. All right, come back next time for more sub-panel avionics mounts. See you later.